What's up everybody, this is Monty with Mon TV, and today I am wanting to put together a compilation from the beginning to the end of the DuraCraft build. Pictures, videos, Instagram posts, everything that I had accumulated I want to put together in a video to show you exactly how it started, how it ended, and everything in between. Stick around with me. Hopefully it'll be informative and helpful for you on your potential bass boat build. I hope you do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of learning. Let's watch the video. Okay, so this is what we got here, guys. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Get an old aluminum bass boat and do a deck upgrade on it. And so I found this 1995 DuraCraft aluminum modified V the other day, and it was so well appointed. I mean, got a nice motor guide, 70-pound thrust, trolling motor on the front with foot control. It came with a super clean 75 horsepower Yamaha. I mean, I could take the cowl off this thing and show you how clean it is on the inside. The trailer's in great shape. They had put new hubs, new wheels, new tires. Has the old school live well. And it actually is aerated with a pump, but it has crap for storage. I mean, this is hardly anything, and the only other storage compartment is underneath the seats back here, which you could put, you know, a couple life jackets in. But other than that, perfect for taking the kids out, taking myself out, making some videos, taking a buddy out, getting to some big bass. So this is the platform. So the beginning of the deconstruction starts with removing the console so we can get to the wall panels. And here we are removing the trolling motor and removing the front door off the storage under the front deck. Next, we're removing the screws from the subfloor. And after removing the console out of the way, actually removing the subfloor. So if anybody was ever wondering what the subfloor of a 1995 DuraCraft all-welded boat looks like. Next we went to removing the carpet from the front deck. This part really sucks. And moving on to the back deck. Next came probably my least favorite part of the build, which was prepping for paint. And let me tell you, it's good to have friends at this point of the build. And then you make your Instagram post with you staring into the camera with your breather on. Next is a series of pictures I took to prepare myself for painting. Now if you want to see footage of me actually painting, make sure you check out some of my parody videos, but right here you see me using fine line tape to lay out a lot of the details, the pinstriping and the flags in the back, and a stencil I made for the DuraCraft logo. Here's a clip of it all papered up, ready for spray painting. And the oh so satisfying sensation you get from pulling off the fine line tape and seeing those super clean lines. There's always a point in the build where your boat actually turns into a dumpster. Here's some clips of cutting the front deck trolling motor tray. Just when you do this, make sure you know as much as you can what you're cutting into. Here's my sweet boat shoes and the final product. So we got the recessed trolling motor tray installed. Next thing we got to do is come in here and weld all these busted cracks, all these joints that have failed. Every one of those that have been sanded, they all got to be repaired. They all got to be welded. So you know what? It's Miller time, baby. Here's a picture of the front deck fully sanded in preparation for carpet. And I apologize guys, but I don't have any pictures of the actual carpeting process. There's a lot of good information on YouTube out there, check it out. But here's a picture of the back deck fully carpeted. Next is a picture of the flow right valve installed. It's a 3-way valve. It's got a setting for auto, which automatically fills the live well when the boat gets on plane, and then a setting for drain, and then finally recirculate. And then we install our actuator, which controls the valve. These are some designs I did for the layout of the front deck hatch system. And these clips are of the actual storage system themselves installed. Now there's a lot of good information again on YouTube, especially Michael Lopez with Tiny Boat Nation, about how to build these, a different way to build these, the totes, all that kind of information. But for me, I used a 1x1 wood frame on the top, which I painted with an oil-based paint to protect it from any moisture. And then, even though these pictures show wood legs, at the very end I removed the wood legs and did aluminum angle iron. Here I'm cutting to shape plywood from my front deck. Since I'd cut the hole for the trolling motor tray, I felt like I needed to support it in some way, so I did it with plywood. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've got the whole front deck cut out. I've used 1/2-inch shims to give me space for the carpet to wrap. I am starting to frame out my amazing rod locker with 16th inch angle aluminum. It's gonna be sweet. It looks like I'm gonna be able to get about 10 rod tubes in here. Temporarily got the bench seat in place so I could sit down and feel how it fits. So as you can see from the crotch perspective, like my knee's not even hitting this. I got a lot of space, even if I did, it's gonna be wrapped in carpet, nice and smooth and sexy. It's gonna be sweet. Next thing I'm gonna do is add my one step, which is gonna be like a glove compartment to get up to the top deck. Are we there, Yeti? Not yet, but we're getting close. Stay tuned. So here's another shot of the layout of the deck. And before we carpeted everything, we removed everything. So it's the calm before the storm, guys. As you can see, the boat is basically clean. What we've done, 14 rod tubes in a 16.5-foot boat. That's crazy. We'll be using these golf tube dividers. Thank you so much, Tiny Boat Nation, for pointing us in the right direction for that. All our panels are carpeted. All our hatches. Not sure what I'm gonna do underneath. Maybe some kind of thermal insulation or something like that. We've got all our tackle boxes wrapped with the pink Foamular floatable insulation. Hopefully that's also going to keep the temperature down in these boxes. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be carpeting the front deck and putting all this thing back together. Stay tuned. This was a great day. Next we see the final product of all the carpeted panels in place. The steps, the rod locker, all these are temporary at that point. They weren't even attached. But then we get a picture of the hatches actually installed with the struts, and that's legit. And the satisfaction of that recessed trolling motor tray in place, man. So far she's staying dry, basically dry. Everything's working, trolling motor's working very well. It's almost throwing me off the deck of the boat. We just have to dial in the down scan, and it's feeling pretty good. What do you think, EJ? Oh, she's wet for sure. She ain't wet. She ain't wet. She's crazy. So that's it, guys. That's the build. Every photo, every video, everything that I captured on Instagram or anywhere, I put on this video. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what it takes to restore a boat like this. So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. Make comments, share the videos with your friends. I am Monty, and you've been watching Monty V.